All right, Audrey, so here we are at 25 Tacoma Ave. We're gonna start off in the second unit upstairs just because it's occupied, so I wanted to come up, not hassle the tenant as much as possible. So here we are in the kitchen. That's gonna be the side door that I came in right here. As you can see, that'll be down to the bottom stairs. That's gonna go up to the attic right there. And then as we come in, this is gonna be the kitchen. So tile floor, original built-ins right there. Pretty simple, basic, but nice kitchen. Other than maybe a little paint job, I don't see there being very much needed at all. So as we come through, you're gonna see we are back to hardwood here, taking it right into the bathroom. Bathroom's not bad. Floor's not in perfect shape, but I'd say, leave it. It's not bad at all. So bathroom's not terrible. It's got the old clawfoot toilet or tub in there. Older windows. And then the toilet. So in this, I don't know. It looks like it has the old plaster in here. So we can discuss on what would need to be done in here. This is going to be a vanity right there. You might be better off ripping that out, just putting glass in. Not terrible. It could be doable as it is. Maybe if you just, painted it up. Anyway, coming on through, here we are in one of the spare rooms. So as you can see right here, not huge, not small. Closet over there. That's going to be the entrance out to, it looks like a little side stoop right there, down to the garage. Let's take a quick look at the windows. Older wood windows here. Still have the screens in them. So as we come back out, it's going to be our bathroom right there. And then here we are walking into, it looks like the master. So good size here. That's definitely a king bed. Not too small at all. So with that being said, we have our closet over there. As you can see, it looks to be the wood windows again. And coming on out, looks like we have one more bedroom in here. Okay, so, it's gonna be the quick bedroom. I'm looking for a light in here. I see a switch over here. Okay, so, quick roundabout here. It's gonna be the closet, the bedroom, hardwood floors. It's gonna be the door, I believe, out to the living room. So this would be one bedroom right here, followed by the second bedroom over here, the master, and then we have the third bedroom right there. Linen closet, as you can see right there. Back to the bathroom, kitchen. We do have vinyl windows in here. So these are the first two vinyl windows I've seen. And then I'm gonna come on out into the living room, sorry. So this is that door, we were in the bedroom right there, the third bedroom. That's gonna be the door coming out to the living room. So good sized living room, kind of broken up. I guess this would be more the formal dining room. And then this would actually be your living room out here. Nonetheless, it's a pretty cool setup the way they have it. I don't know if I guess that's up to the next tenant on how they want to leave it. So more built-ins, oak, wood, nice custom oak wood right there. Oak trim all the way around, as you can see. Going on, again, older wood windows right there. Something you would want to replace and, doesn't need to be done right away, but something you would want to get to, sooner than later, within probably the next 5 years or so, I'd recommend. Anyway, built-ins, old fireplace right there. Nice stained glass windows, pretty nice, tall ceilings. And lastly, we have this area over here, which is just gonna be the walkout. Older door here. You might just put a new screen door on, leave that storm door, or put a new storm door on, leave the main door right there. And then lastly, I believe this is gonna be the other entrance. So this is what it looks like, the other entrance up to the house. Downstairs, that's going to take you straight outside actually, so that would be the front entrance to the house. And if I were to go downstairs, take a right, there's going to be another door, I'm guessing, going into the first floor unit. So anyway, that's going to do it for here. We're going to go put our shoes on. We'll head on down up to the attic and then go on down to the first floor and check out the backyard. So just hang tight. All right, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Have a great day. Yep. All right, I'll just put my shoes on real quick. We'll head on up the attic. Okay, so as we again came out the first door that we went in, that's going to take us downstairs out the side door. Here we go up into the attic. So we have a single light right here. So coming on up to the stairs. Okay. All right, so there's going to be the stairs that we came up. Once we come up the stairs, we immediately have to the left right here some storage. Older wood windows again, as you can see. Looks like they actually framed this off, made what, a little bedroom out of here a long time ago. Coming on in, again, we have some closet space up here. Thought that might have been mold, but it doesn't appear to be mold. Oh, it looks just like it was a bad paint job. Yeah, looks like it was just a bad paint job. So it doesn't smell moldy up here. You can see we definitely had some rot right there at one point. We just want to replace this window. Roof looks to be pretty good. I'm not too upset with the roof at all. You can see the fascia right there. Wood, so again, it's gonna need some attention, some painting and such. As you go over to the garage, the tree did not fall on there. You would wanna get that cut down, cut back. It's just gonna, putting those leaves on the roof of the garage, just not good. So would be a recommendation right there. Have that tree cut down. Just again, you can preserve the life of the roof right there. As you can see, there's a lot of leaves built up on it and such. And as those sit, it'll start to rot over time. So it's gonna be the garage down there. And then again, hardwood floors. We're just gonna walk out. Now we're gonna head down to that first floor unit, see what we see down there. So not bad. It's what you would expect for a attic. Definitely not something you would ever fix up or whatnot. It's just not enough space in here left or right, to really make use out of it other than storage. So heading on back downstairs. Okay, back down to the first floor. Just another quick of the peak right there. Roof's not bad. Coming on down. Let's see if we can get in here. And this should be our vacant unit right here, so yes. All right, so coming on into the kitchen from the side door. Again, we're gonna have our built-ins right here. Let me zoom out a little. Gonna have our built-ins right there. More or less, you could paint those. You could leave this countertop as is, or spend $100 or $200, have a new one put in right there. Down to the stove, has a dishwasher, another countertop. This is a little rough, and something like this, I think to spruce it up, you rip this right on out. Maybe even put in a whole new cabinet here and sink or whatnot. So not a huge fix. Something that, running it out, trying to get top dollar would be advantageous. The walls over here, you can see with that plaster or whatnot coming a little apart, just needs a little attention, scraped, and then it needs to be repainted or whatnot. Wood windows here, some cracks, so windows seem to be a common theme here. You would want to replace those. Floor's not bad, just a little dirty, similar to the one upstairs, just different color, but it's still tile and whatnot. So the floor you could probably get away with leaving, throw up a little bit of trim, even some quarter round on the edges there, and really spruce it up. So as we come on back, so as you can see here, high wear area, high traffic area, walking through, This would be something that you definitely would want to address with the floor. It's only going to get worse over time. As you come into the bedroom, you can see it needs a good sand job, followed by some urethane and then a clear coat or whatnot a stain and then a clear coat or whatnot to really bring life back to the hardwood floors, as well as to preserve them. Is if you leave it out like this, they're susceptible to water, everything else, there's no protection on them. So yeah, so coming on into one of the bedrooms, it looks like we have, again, wood windows. Okay, not a bad sized bedroom. I think above us, this would have been what was considered like the master bedroom. It does appear so far to be the biggest of the bedrooms. Anyway, looking out the window, that's going to be the garage right there. As you can see, the garage is going to definitely need a new door. It looks like that one won't even come up. Has old cedar shake siding on it. Not horrible. Something I would definitely recommend getting it addressed, getting it painted, scraped, and painted, as well as a couple new windows in the garage. So definitely not bad having that 2-car garage right there. Very small lawn. So from a family perspective, it's not something a family's really going to want for their kids to play in. It's just small. Not to say that there won't be any, but it's one demographic, you're not going to be heavily reliant on here simply because small yard, So again, as we come on out, we're looking at the back closet, coming back on out. So right now it seems like floors and windows is what needs to be, and painting. You definitely need some fresh paint down here. These walls are, in need of a good coat of paint for sure. So as we come on out, again, it's going to be the bathroom. It's going to be our linen closet. This looks like the smaller of the bedrooms. That's going to be the side door. That would take us, I think, right out the front, maybe. Oh, this is actually a little side porch. So a little side porch coming on outside, wood decked. Again, just needs to be painted, protected. It is look like it's some wood siding here. You could always update it to some vinyl. You could leave it as is. Looks like you get back up in the shake cedar shingle up there, and then the wood down here. Very nice. It's just it requires some painting, periodically and whatnot. Whereas vinyl is more maintenance free. I don't know if I'd recommend necessarily putting vinyl in here though. I don't know if it'd be worth the cost for what's already up. This is not in bad shape at all. I don't even know if it needs to be painted right now. But again, probably over 5 years or so, you would want to have this painted. Every 10 years maybe. It's more of a question for a painter, I guess. But again, as we come on out, so not bad. Foundation looks to be all right here. Garage. So I think you get rid of a lot of that water in there as soon as you put this door. You can see you have some bird's nests up there. No insulation or anything. Pretty simple garage. Fence. Coming on out, it's going to take us out to the road right out there. So driveway's not too bad. You have a couple holes right there. Overall, some minor cracking. Again, I think you'd be all right. You get away with this, fill in that hole. And I think you'd definitely get some more years out of this driveway, simply because, again, to replace something like this, you're probably talking 10 to 15 grand to get a new driveway put in. Not cheap. So you come back in, you can see we're missing a screen right here. I can put my hand right through it. So not a big deal. You can put a new screen in there. So as you come on in, here we are. So again, we have our bathroom right there. We have the master bedroom right there. And then we're gonna have our third bedroom right here, which very similar to the other unit, has the door right there so you can get out in the living room. It's not terribly small rooms. Again, a couple new windows. Flooring needs to be addressed out here. Looks like they installed one vinyl, but yeah, that's pretty old. So again, I'd probably replace all the windows in here when you get it done. If you were to have it done, I think it'd just be worth it. The few windows that were replaced with vinyl, I think could just be replaced again. Get them all up to date and everything. So again, walls aren't bad. A nice fresh paint job in here is really going to spruce it up. A lot of the imperfections will be hidden when somebody puts up some pictures on the wall and stuff to really take the attention away. But as you can see, just sloppy job painting from the last person, ceiling paint getting all over. You can tell it was a quick paint job, just trying to get it done probably for the last tenants. So this would be your coat closet right here. And this is again going to be your living room with your built-in shelves. No glass on these, just your built-in shelves. Coming on out to, I guess you could call this a little sunroom right here. Again, older windows. Floor is, you know, definitely in need of repair. This would be something I would 100% recommend getting addressed well before you have any tenants in the house. You know, basically once you took over ownership, if you were to buy it, I would recommend this be literally one of the first things you would address right here is the floor. Floor painting, and I guess depending what the budget is, you can consider doing the windows. But again, I think you could manage to get away for a couple of years, you know, get a little bit of cash flow coming in if absolutely need be before you replace the windows. As you can see right there, you want to take this piece out or you want to take this stained glass out. It's got a little hole, beautiful window, but again, it is falling apart, you know, well over almost 100 years old. It's expected. So that one doesn't appear to be pretty bad. That doesn't appear to be bad at all. That one looks good. So coming on out, back to our kitchen, just a quick recap, and then we'll head on down to the basement and finish up here. So kitchen, door going out the side of the house. It's also going to take us down to the basement. This is going to take us up to the second story as well as the attic. Okay, so kitchen, come through. Here's the bathroom. We didn't really put any attention on the bathroom, so I'm going to come in and address that now. So definitely looks to be mold. So you do have mold in here. So it looks like they use regular drywall in here. They never used OSB board, green board, which is more of a water resistant board, meant to be used anywhere it's gonna, you know, have water such as this. You know, basement is where you put it in because of moisture and such. So as far as this goes, it was a pretty, not the greatest job putting the subway tile up. I guess you would stick with this. It's not horrible. You know, tub's not that old. You'd probably be okay with the tub as well, keeping it. The floor is not bad. Toilet's not bad. Really some paint, and maybe if you replace these 3 windows right here, and then the ceiling you would definitely want addressed. So as you can see, there's no fan up here, no exhaust fan. By code, you're not required to have one, as long as you have windows in the bathroom, which you do right there. Not great ventilation. Yeah, something you definitely have to 100% get addressed though, is that mold in the ceiling. Coming on through, spare bedroom, master bedroom, 3rd bedroom. Coming on out, here we are. So lastly, we are going to head on out to the side or down to the basement, and then I will take another quick video for you. Okay, so down to the basement we go. Couple switches right there. All right, let's go and see. Deep breath, so definitely can smell there's moisture. Doesn't smell terrible. 1925, actually, you can see they engraved that in there. That's when this was done, 1925, so pretty cool. Has the trough and everything to catch water. As you can see, we're getting some moisture in over there. This is an old stone foundation. Doesn't look to be bowing or anything, but as you can see, it is moist for sure. It's getting some moisture in here. Really, you'd want to have that addressed at inspection time. They're probably going to advise you to get a basement company in here, foundation company in here to really look at that, address it. I don't want to speculate too much on it. Other than the bowing part, it doesn't appear to be bad. I don't know if you're ever really going to be able to keep the moisture completely out. As you can see, they have a fan down here in the wintertime when it's, next to no humidity. They have a fan running, still moisture down here. So we also have got rain the last couple days, so that could be part of it too. Coming on over to the electric panels. So not new by any means, not ancient, but not new. Let's see what we have here. Some old fuses, it looks like they round right up into there. So it looks like they reround that box up into that one, and then this one's on its own. So double meters, double electric for the 2 units. It's a Comfort Maker furnace. Again, probably 10 to 15 years old. I'd say it's probably seen about half its life. And let's see what we have for our manufacture date. definitely not going to be newer than the furnace, I don't believe. I can't find a date on there, but this probably has, again, 10 to 15 years on it as well. So furnaces aren't bad. It looks like they were serviced in 2018. I can't imagine it's only been in 4 years. Maybe. I mean, maybe that's only a 4-year-old furnace. It doesn't look terrible. I would say more along the 5 to 10 years, but again, it could. Now this one looks to be a little bit older. As you can see, this unit over here, they took the panel off. It looks like they had to replace the burner right there. So that's been recently replaced. So again, they're piecing this together, trying to fix it. You know, you might want to set in the budget aside. I wouldn't, again, don't replace it if it's not broke, but at the same point, expect this could go any day. It is an older unit and something, you know, put 4 or 5 grand, three to 5 grand aside to get that repaired when the time comes. So as we come on out, washer and dryer, utility sink. It's going to be our water drainage right there, which is, you can't really see, but it's filled up to the top. So out of what we've looked so far, I mean, this definitely, you know, you can see some, looks like black mold over there and such. The basements, you know, you're going to want to get a professional in here to really look at that, to be quite frank with you. So 220 line for another washer, or for another dryer right there if you want. There's your exhaust. And back in there, it just looks to be damp. Again, moisture sitting right there. So the foundation's the water's a little concerning to me. Something I don't know if it'd be a deal breaker, but it's something that if you were to move forward, 100% I would have that looked at before you signed off on the property inspection notice. So absolutely there. All right, so that's going to do us here. We're going to head outside, walk in front real quick, check it on out, and then we will be on our way to Kimberly. All right, let me just lock up here. All right, I'm going to set my phone down real quick so I can lock this door up, and I will be right back with you. Boy, this is not opening for me, or closing for me. All right, I'm gonna have to head upstairs quick. So this door is, for whatever reason, there we go. See if we can get there. Not wanting to close for me. Ay, Okay, there we go, finally. Door is locked. Keys are in. We are on our way. So let's take a quick look out front here. Whoops. So as we're heading on out, let's go check out the front. So you're gonna have some brick out here. Again, older windows. Your stoop right here, it's all gonna have to get ripped out, replaced. You have some rot right there. So yeah, this house definitely needs some TLC. Pressure washer will really clean all that stuff up, but this is gonna have to get ripped out. They're gonna have to pour in a new pad right here, and new step. Maybe not pad, but at least they're gonna pour new steps. So let's just take a quick walk. So again, this is the neighborhood. Let's look upstairs right there. So not a bad looking unit. Definitely needs some attention, but I think, for the right price, it could definitely be doable. As you can see right there, that roof by those gutters right up there, that's, pretty old. That needs to be addressed as well. It doesn't look like they replaced that when they did the rest of the roof. So nonetheless, all right, we're gonna head on out. We're gonna go take a look, and we will talk to you soon.